All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game number 14. I am finding the energy. I'm harnessing the energy. I'm about to pump an energy drink and go to the next level for the last 3 or 4 games that we have left.
The next level. There's always another level.
We just had the game of the tournament last game.
We did.
Just when we thought we had hit a low,
oh yeah,
we went to a high. So I have to say, so far this tournament has not been a bust like the last one.
No, it has been more up than down.
So shout-outs to the guys that have been really giving their best cheeses forward. We appreciate that.
We do appreciate that. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yes, sir.
Hit me up with the sound of falling asleep at a university lecture.
Mr. Johnston? Yeah, I'm away, yeah.
We've all been there.
Oh, I've been there.
We have all been there.
Every economics, microeconomics class I've had, and it just so happened that every single economics class was 8 a.m.
Oh.
It wasn't 10.
Oh.
It wasn't 1.
Oh.
It wasn't 3. It was 8.
That's bad.
And my professor, for the economics, he did 2 different classes. He did economics and he didn't do macro. He did the micro because macro's in another semester.
Yeah.
But the micro, and he also did another really boring class. And he was the type of prof that if you weren't there 15 minutes early, you were late.
Oh wow.
And he was the type of guy, like, you'd walk in at 8 o'clock and he would stop like his lecture and just stare at you.
Oh.
And like some of the classmates would go, ooh.
Mean mugging.
Oh yeah, dude. He did not like it at all. He used to tell students, like, if you show up late, don't show up at all.
Well, yeah, I had a prof that wouldn't mean mug. You literally walk through the door 1 minute late, 30 seconds, didn't matter if you had a leg missing. He'd actually just get you to leave.
Yep.
Like, you fucked up.
Yeah, some profs, man, they're hardcore.
Running a tight ship.
They've been dealing with students a long time.
They're not fucking around.
They have a certain way they like things done.
Yep.
And if you ain't on board with them, get out.
No.
And they can do whatever they want. It's a classroom.
Of course they can. You can do whatever the hell they want.
Yep.
And the students are like, but I paid for this. Doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
You paid for the privilege of being inside the fucking building whenever they're teaching. You didn't pay for them to pander to your dumb, lazy ass showing up because you smoked one too many and drank too few the night before.
Yep.
That's right.
Starting out here at the bottom right, we have Professor.
Yep.
And up top right, or top left, sorry, we have Alex.
Just Alex.
Just Alex.
Just Alex. Didn't really want to put much effort in on the name.
We are on Frost. I mean, I don't even think we've cast on this game yet.
I don't recall ever casting a game on this map, no. It's a big map.
It is a very big map. And if this is on the ladder, I don't even have this map chosen. Like, this is vetoed. Yeah. Interesting. Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, Professor bottom right, Alex top left. Alex is the late student. Will the professor kick him out of his classroom?
Well, it looks like Professor is going to go mass reapers. I mean, he has got 1, 2, 3, 4 racks, all refineries, or reactors, sorry. And he is going to be pumping out reapers like crazy, which can be a pain in the ass against really anyone. If you're not ready for reapers, you're in trouble. It's going to be a bad time.
Especially if there's mass reapers.
Yep.
Like if you're not ready for like 2 or 3, okay, you might be able to come out of that alive, but you're going to have some damage done to you. If you're not ready for like 10, 12, you might as well just go home. Don't even bother trying. He's going to have a lot of lings by the looks of it anyway. He's building a ton of them, so he's going to have something to deal with them.
Yep.
But depending on just how good he is with those Reaper, not even lings could be enough.
No, and especially if he doesn't have metabolic boost, and he is not even upgrading it yet, which is going to be really, really bad for him. Like, just really bad. And he sees all this, so at this point, Alex is going to think mass, Marine. Oh my god, and Marine's pop.
Wow, the timing.
Guys, wait.
The timing.
Hold up the fun bus here for a second. I don't know if you guys noticed what just happened there, but it's actually ridiculous. He doesn't see the Reapers.
No.
He knows the Overlord is coming. He puts the Reapers down the corner, out of the Overlord's range of vision. And he is thinking, obviously you don't think mass Reapers. You just don't.
No.
Not like this.
It's mass something.
You think mass Marine into SCV Marine all in.
And here's the Marines.
And the Marines pop. And so your mind is going, yep, I knew I was right. I'm such a great StarCraft player. I'm doing all the right. I listened to Day 9. I looked and I thought, and look at that. I am going to be rewarded. And nope. Now these Reapers are going to come down, and that is just a beautiful thing to watch as a StarCraft player.
You couldn't have asked for better timing. Overlord is down. He gets what information he thinks he knows. He doesn't actually. And continues.
And look, right back into Reapers.
Right back into Reapers.
Unbelievable.
So I'm guessing. Now I don't play this game, and I don't ever really even think about StarCraft much anymore. But I'm gonna say that most people at a certain level know roughly between X minutes when the Overlord is going to come in for a scout.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the thing here.
No.
I think he just noticed the Overlord, he made the switch, and that was the show. Especially on a map like this. I mean, the Overlord is scouted over here. It really all depends on the Zerg. Some of them don't take out so many Overlords. This is a big-ass map. But yes, you're right. I mean, in certain specific maps, maps that are played on a lot, obviously there are certain timings. You know, a Reaper will hit at this certain time, an Overlord will come here at this certain time, and it'll hover over said certain building so that it can have vision and it can't be sniped off, so on and so forth. But what just happened here was just...
That was just beautiful.
Just getting played.
It's
just called getting played.
That was getting StarCraft, basically. You couldn't ask for better timing. So here we go. This is going to be the Reapers versus the Zerglings.
Yep.
There will be a few Banelings in the mix, but whether or not they will be at base or on their way down for an attack is probably another thing entirely. He's got a bunch of Zerglings at both bases. It's actually a good number of Zerglings.
There's enough here.
Like the Professor is going to have to put in some work.
Well, what's nice about this for Professor is these Lings are not bunched together with those. So he's going to fight one half army and wreck it, and then he's going to be able to fight the other half army and wreck it, as long as those Banelings don't get off a huge hit. And I mean, these Reapers can just bounce back and forth, and oh my god!
So like I was saying, depending on when those Banelings are going to be out of the base or in them, and whether or not Professor wanted to just face roll into them.
Wow.
Well, the Professor just got schooled in his own subject, if you know what I mean.
Unbelievable.
And now Alex has gone back down to hand out some more of his swift academic justice. And maybe Professor will learn his lesson and not lean on being tenured.
Wow. And he is going to make Banelings, and this is going to be a bust to remember, boys. I mean, there's a lot of Marines there, but once the supply depot goes down, he really needs to get at this supply depot. He's going to need a lot of Banelings, because this is a lot of DPS, and he does have Baneling speed, which is nice. He's going to need a lot. He's just going to need a lot. Oh my god, he's going to bring him down. This is horrible.
No. Oh no.
This is horrible. He opens the gates! He opens the gates!
Shit, get fucked!
Oh my god!
Get fucked!
Oh! The horror!
Walked in the door backwards with your pants down.
Oh my god, stop the madness, dude. This guy just couldn't catch a break.
Wow, bro, he wasn't. In order to catch a break, you need to be even set up and ready for it.
God, dude, open the floodgates and walk down the ramp.
Wow! Go home, Professor. You're drunk on the job.
Oh my god, school is out for the summer.
You can't teach stats when you're friggin' a fifth deep.
God.
That is bananas. That could not have gone any better for Alex if he had wanted to.
You know, Professor had such... I mean, the beginning of that game was just so nice to watch, and then it just went to shit. It went to shit real quick for him.
Could not have gone downhill faster, actually.
God.
It was about as speedy of a get wrecked as I've ever seen.
That was nutty, Professor. Let's go. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that guy got wrecked. Well, that's another one. These games were good.
These
last games are good.
These last games are good.
Last games are good.
Yeah, I might have to call that number 2.
Ooh, bumping it up?
I might have to call that number 2.
You think that's better than the
Then the spine crawler?
No,
Yeah,
that's where it's at now.
Yeah, I think the fact that despite Professor getting the miracle marine, build timing, going up there, Alex managed to slay a lot of Reapers, and then with one of the greatest baneling busts I've seen in a while.
That was really
clean
gross.
that up. That might have to be number 2.
Well, let's take a vote here from the chat, because I'm kind of on the fence, because the cheese itself wasn't that great, but the outcome, the stopping of the cheese,
outcome was great,
which was really nice. I'm swaying towards keeping the spine crawler drops to number 2, but if you think and the chat thinks, then I'll bow down.
I give it to you that the other one had better cheese, but this was just, the other one had better cheese but had a shit ending. This was just,
there is no number 3, so it's 1 and 2 are getting it. Oh, the chat is spoken. The chat has spoken. Number 3.
Oh no, yeah,
not 2.
It's looking like 3.
Oh, 3 it is. I'm kind of with the chat on that, just because
I'm okay with that.
I see where you're coming from.
I'm okay.
I see where you're coming from. This is a nice game.
This was a weak start, spectacular finish. The other one was a spectacular start, weak finish.
If we had 3 prizes for the top 3, then this would get third.
This would be third.
This would easily get third.
Absolutely.
But we don't. So we really got to pick the cream of the crop. This is it.
No, I will take chat for it. I will say that this takes the unfortunate 3rd spot, and the spine crawlers maintain their spot at number 2.
At the very least, it was a solid game. Thank you for submitting it. A lot of fun to cast and watch, hopefully. And of course, this wouldn't be possible without these sponsors. Chairs4Gaming, $20 off. Promo code MaximusBlack, and JORD Wood Watches, 5% off. Promo code BOUS. We'll be right back right after this.